I can't enjoy the journey. Like, in a world that's so social media based with instant gratification, like, I just want life to happen. Like, the shit just, like, kind of weighs on me. Like, is this all I'm gonna be? Like, how am I gonna transform myself from what I already am? Like, I know I've done a lot. I know I should be proud of myself, but, like, I always end up wanting more. And it's hard to be, like, proud of myself. And I know it's coming off a little sad, but, like, it's just like how my brain works, how, like, I just think about myself. And but the thing that haunts me is sometimes I sit back and I'm like, man, what if I don't ever develop? What if I don't ever transform? What if I don't ever better myself? What if I just stay like this forever? And I know I most likely won't, but, like, I seen, like, my people around me very close to me that just didn't do anything with their life and just stayed around and just settled with the bare minimum. And it's sad to be around because you know that you could do better and the people around you could do better and they don't. So for me, it eats at me every day that, like, I'm not where I want to be. Um, but that's also a good positive reinforcement because it keeps me driven on my goals, but it also keeps me, scared of, like, right now. And I know I should probably enjoy right now, but it's hard. It's like a double-edged sword. It's very weird. This past year, I've very much matured mentally. As far as just kind of getting away from certain things that I know were holding me back, and I know that were not great for me. And I've done a great job at making sure that I'm staying motivated, staying disciplined. But like, my brain, I guess, like, social media fucked up my brain in a sense. Like, if I'm not getting instant gratification, then I think that I'm failing, and that's really bad. Like, if you think like that, don't, because it could really damage your brain, damage your mind. And I too often think like that, which I probably shouldn't. And if there's anything that I could say, I would say, like, be more proud of yourself. And that's me talking to me. Like, I need to, kind of be a little more proud of myself and really just kind of step back and just take a breather for once. But that's so hard, right? Like, when you're so driven and you want your goals so bad and you want to be in a certain spot at a certain time and you don't get there, it definitely feels like you're failing. Um, but when you're so driven and you just want to make shit happen and it's not really happening, it definitely weighs on me as a person. I'm not where I want to be. Um, I know I could be better, and it just, like, it's like a fucking, it's just a weight, man, and it bothers me. And I know I could do better, and I have great parents and people who support me, but I like to purposely kick myself in the ass when I probably shouldn't. But being hard on myself, it's just something I've grown accustomed to. Because it's like, if I'm not hard on myself, if I'm not driven, if I'm not disciplined on my goals, who's gonna keep me motivated? Who's gonna keep me disciplined? And that's where, unfortunately, a lot of people go off the rails. They don't, it's you, man. It's you that decides what happens. It's not your parents. It's not your friends, your family. It's you. It's what you are, the sole, provider on what happens in your life. So I just keep myself motivated, and unfortunately, I have to sacrifice, certain mental tolls. But I know where I'm gonna be eventually. I know I'm gonna be good, and just right now, I have to just kind of sit back and enjoy the journey a little more.